In this video, we will record macro that will format a cell, and we will assign this macro to a button or image. So we want to select one cell, and for example B3, then press Ctrl 1 to go to Format Cells window, and we want to add here currency, and on purpose I leave Polish regional settings, so we have Polish zloty instead of, for example, dollars. Then we go to alignment. We want to get here central alignment. We want to change here font, bold, and 9 size. Then borders, I want to choose on random one of this dot one, and one I want to add outline, and then go to fill and choose one from standard colors, theme colors, and press OK. And that's all I want to add with formatting. But Ctrl Z, because we didn't record macro, so we talk about what we will be doing, what we'll be recording, and it's important to test steps by step what we will do before we start recording macro. So B3 cell is active. We can go to developer tab, and because we are working with one cell, it doesn't matter if we have active relative reference or not. So we go to record macro, let's call it formatting, and I want to add shortcut Ctrl Shift F, and I want it to save store in this workbook. Okay, so we are now recording macro. Ctrl 1, and we start with numbers, currency, Polish zloty, then alignment, horizontal only, we are changing to central, then go to font tab, bold, and 9, size 9, border, one, let's say this one, outline, fill, I think it was this color, and press OK. It doesn't matter one of this color, just choose one of this color and press OK. And that's all. Stop recording. Now we are checking if our formatting is, if our macro is working correctly. So Ctrl Shift F, and we format some cells. Then we can select more cells, Ctrl Shift F, and our formatting is working based on the things we change, we do. So we have outline, but we don't have any horizontal line, and we will be changing this in next video. And now, because we test, our macro works correctly, but Ctrl Z won't work because macro kills all Ctrl Z options in most cases. So now we want to assign our macro to a button. So on insert tab, we can choose to insert shape, and we want to round corners, rectangle with round corners, and just create one. Let's say choose different color than the previous one, and let's say this one I like, so I'm choosing this. I'm writing just text here, for example, and I can properly format my text, and in most cases on the home tab, just alignment on the center, and it's enough in this situation. And by right clicking our button, our shape image, we should see assign macro somewhere at the bottom. So let's click it, and we will see all macros in open files. So we have our formatting macro, and we also have our previous today 2, and today 3 macros in different files. We are interested in formatting macro, so just select this and press OK. Now I can select different cells, click this text button, and Excel will add formatting based on the select range and macro I assign it to it. And one more thing, I want to insert picture from this device, just this small ribbit, and I'll even make it smaller. It doesn't really matter. Just right click, assign macro, and once again formatting, okay, and just select cells and press button or image. It's important that when we going with our mouse cursor on the buttons that are clickable, so there I have macro assigned, the cursor will be different than buttons that don't have assigned macros.